I go beyond the Second Amendment. I support firearms in general. The Second Amendment guarantees our right to have firearms, but then they want to dilute what that ownership is. They want to get you down to rubber band guns is what I think they want to do, and they probably don't even like rubber band guns. But anyway, firearms are important. It's an industry, it's a giant industry. It's $1 billion industry and employs a tremendous number of people. And firearms are not the problem. It's the mental health issues that we have. It's the people that are misguided. It's the people that are misdirected, people who have not been held responsible for anything in their lives that go out and do these crazy things. The social media has certainly stirred this up and made it much, much worse. Firearms have to have an operator, as does a baseball bat, a knife, a chainsaw, whatever you choose that would harm someone else. You choose. They choose what to use to harm someone else. If it's not firearms, it's a pressure cooker packed with explosives. So we're going to ban pressure cookers. I'm not in support of anything like that as far as harming other people, and it's foolish to think that you're going to get rid of pressure cookers, but that's what they used in the Boston Marathon to harm other people. There weren't any firearms there. Firearms are just simply a tool, like a baseball bat. So I go beyond the Second Amendment and go clear into supporting firearms and everything that the alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives oversees, and make sure that we're safe in that way. Background checks are great. Private sales are private sales. They're going to come around to the garage sales and make everybody pay sales tax on garage sales. They want background checks on private sales. So let's be realistic about that. Who is going to enforce that? I mean, ask yourself, who is going to enforce private sales? You sell your car to someone who comes based on an ad on Craigslist, and suddenly the tax man shows up and says, where's my sales tax on this? That's just not realistic. But I believe that background checks should be tough, and perhaps tougher than they are right now, and those background checks are intended to prevent people who should not own firearms or any other regulated device by running that background check and stopping the sale of that item to them, and I strongly believe in that. Then I own Arizona Ammunition, a custom ammunition manufacturer. Yes, I'm in the firearms industry. I've had a federal firearms license for 39 years. I don't sell firearms, but I deal in that industry, and I know so many people in that industry. I fully understand it. I've been a member of the Arizona State Rifle and Pistol Association as a life member, National Shooting Sports Foundation, Safari Club International, the NRA, Cactus Match League as the Pistol Silhouette Match Director. I participate in the 1,000-yard shooting event that's held at 3 Points in Tucson every month. So I'm definitely a supporter of the Second Amendment and the right to own and bear firearms. I attend the gun shows to support them. I don't display at those gun shows, but I'm there to support them. I'm James Schmidt, and I'm running for Congress in the 2nd Congressional District of Arizona. And I want to thank you for taking the time to listen and look at this video, that your valuable time, and understand that probably every single issue you have is the same issue that I have. So please contact me by email, just call me on the telephone, send me a letter. You can comment on this video at the bottom. And I promise you one thing, different than the other candidates, I do not edit out negative comments. The other candidates do. Check them out. But we put them all in there. If you don't like what I've had to say, you need to tell me that you don't like it so that we can talk about it. But please consider voting for me as a Republican in the upcoming primary. Thank you.